family, today we concluded our series on the principles of transformation. And if you remember, we were looking at three things that the believer ought to do when it comes to transformation. One, he has to check his affections, not on things on the earth, but things above, Colossians chapter 3. And then after he checks his affections, he needs to check his apparel. There's certain things that we as Christians ought not be wearing. I'm not talking about the Gucci and things of that nature, but I'm saying there's bitterness and anger. Those are stuff we need to take off. And then we need to put on love and humility and forgiveness. So he talked about affections, he talked about apparel, but today we ended it by saying we also need to check our applause. And Webster says applause is public accolades, which means that when you are pleased with something, you do it publicly so you let everyone know that you approve. Well, today we looked at the fact that he says in verse 15, may the peace of God rule in your heart, and also as you're in the body, and give thanks. God gives his peace to umpire us, to rule us, to help us, to make sure that we stay on side and not off side. And he helps us in our daily walk. And so he does that by giving us peace in our heart. And that peace is not only in our heart, but it's in our church, because when we have peace in our heart, we have peace with one another. There's unity, there's harmony. And then that peace in our heart and that peace in our church leads to a praise on our lips. We thank God during rough times, during tough times, because our transformation has gotten us to a place where we don't care what's going on. God still deserves the praise. And that's where our applause comes in. So while we check our affections and we check our apparel, we need to check our applause, because God said in everything, I ought to give thanks, because that's my will for you. God bless you. Thank you so much for just tuning in, and we'll see you next time as we continue this walk in transformation. God bless you.